Show first, my bad. All right. Well, once again, we got John Harbaugh, two-time Super Bowl champ. You know, and a perfect complement with Todd Monken. Monken, he has a lot to prove. Offensive coordinator for back-to-back champ Georgia. He had a top five offense in college. Mike McDonald was impressive in his last year. His first year, his second year, he's ready to lead this loaded defense. Ninth overall last season. And they were second from week 9 to week 17. We had, second ranked defense. Of course, that's when Roquan Smith got there. Like I said, we're getting a whole season with Roquan Smith there. But I do like D'Amico Ryans. He led San Francisco. They had the number one defense last year, and they were tough. But come on now, Texans, they can't go up against us right now. We got the experience. So Ravens all day. We got this.
Yeah, definitely. You're looking at John Harbaugh, a 15-year veteran, Super Bowl champion. D'Amico Ryans, like you said, Shannon, very good coach, a former player, so he can relate to the players a lot. He was a pretty good player too before he got hurt with the Texans. And it's funny, he's coaching the team that drafted him, so that's just that's just see how life comes back at you. So yeah, he's going to have those guys prepared to play, as far as physicality, but they just don't have the guys to measure up. Like you got to have the Jimmys and the Joes and the X's and O's. So right now we got the better Jimmys and Joes.
Hmm.
Back-to-back championships. Uh, they got Mike McDonald another year in the defense. Once he got everybody settled in, the scheme worked out well. Then he got his boy Roquan, who we'll talk about later on in the show. But yeah, the Texans coordinators, I forgot what the coordinators were. But we just got a lot of experience in the coaches, so they definitely we got the edge in that. All right. Next one is quarterbacks. Go ahead, Dave.
Oh man, this is David versus Goliath. Come on, man. Lamar Jackson, MVP. First rookie CJ Stroud, number 2 overall pick. Hey man, this is your welcome to the NFL moment. Hello. I think Jackson explodes, sends a clear message that he's back. He's been chomping at the bit to play. He wanted to play in the preseason, but of course we wasn't gonna let that happen because we gotta have him. You know, but I say he comes out exploding. This is gonna be like when he came out against Miami. I think this is
Mm-hmm.
one of them. I think a 4 touchdown. Just started all 3 rushing, and they probably get one on the ground too. So come on, man. Lamar Jackson all day is easy money all day.
Okay, go ahead, Shannon.
Yeah, ditto. Everything Dave said. It's a rookie quarterback. What can you say? Like Lamar's a former MVP. I think he has a lot to prove this year, and he wants to come out and prove that he's worth everything that he wanted. Um, I don't have anything negative to say about the rookie. Like he's a rookie, you know what I mean? So definitely Lamar gets the nod. We get the nod in that department.
Yeah, like you said, Lamar, he was a league MVP in this league, and now he got a bunch of new toys on offense and a new offensive coordinator that's up that's updated with today's modern day football. CJ Stroud love his game. You know what I mean? Me must remember people wanted us to trade Lamar to Houston so we can get CJ Stroud. Not gonna say those folks' name, but that's how highly everybody thought of him. Like I said, I think he's gonna do the best he can, but with inexperience, weapons is gonna be a long thing for him. So definitely, we got the edge of that. Even with our backups with Tyler Huntley and Josh Johnson, they got experience as well. So yeah, we got the edge there. All right, it gets tricky right here a little bit. Let's go running backs. Go ahead, Dave.
Actually, I think running backs is pretty even. J.K. Dobbins and Damian Pierce. I think both of these guys are Pro Bowlers. I think this season they're both going to have great seasons. And Pierce is really good. He had 939 yards for his rookie season, and that's with a not good Texans team.
Mm-hmm.
So I still don't think they're going to be very good. But once again, your second year, you know, I think that you know he's a tough runner. He's very impressive. Then they picked up Devin Singletary from Buffalo. He had a pretty good season, 819 yards, and they're both good receiving backs out the backfield. But J.K. Dobbins, what you going to do, man? This is your year. Let's put it all together. Let's start it off with a 100-yard game and a touchdown. Let's set the tone. Even though he only had the ball 92 carries last year, he had 5.7 a carry. And then you got Gus the Bus. He averages 5 yards a carry. So man, these guys, we about to eat like we had the cookout, man. Come on now, let's go Ravens.
Go ahead, Shannon.
If I had to give a percentage, I would say like 51% Texans, 49% Ravens. The reason
Okay.
for that is like you just mentioned, Dave. You mentioned the two backs that they have, right? Two can sometimes be better than one. And I'm not saying that the Ravens don't have more than one running back, but we know that J.K. Dobbins is clearly the number one. Um, it's still kind of like up in the air about Gus. Like I was hearing rumors about him. Like I don't know if he's really ready to go like how we may hope or need him to be. And then we still have Justice Hill and Keith Mitchell. Mitchell's obviously not playing yet. So in that case, like you said, they're pretty much even, but I would give them a little bit more than nod just because they do have two guys that have proven that they can produce. It's not to say Dobbins can't, but we need to see him be the back that we know he can be. But until we see it consistently, I'm gonna give them the nod in that department, just by a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, this is probably gonna get as close as it get with these two teams for the most part. Because, like you said, Damon, like you said, David, like you said, Shannon, Damian Pierce was pretty good last year. You know what I mean? And the Texans made some upgrades on their offensive line. And like you said, they got Devin Singletary. But I still get an edge to us because, like I said, Gus, J.K., Justice Hill, that three-headed monster. And they got a better offensive line, a better play caller. So they're gonna end with Lamar back there. You always gonna get run and run with him back there because you know, with him, anytime he can touch the ball, he can take it to the house. So that is going to open up running lanes for the running back. So I definitely give us the edge right there, slightly.
Hmm.
Okay. Wide receivers and tight ends would be.
Oh man, I'm gonna start off with the name of the show, Talking Ravens all day, every day. We got more weapons than the military out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Air Force. You know I'm a veteran, man. Andrews, he's back. Yeah, he was dealing with a little small injury, but he's back at practice. He's ready to go. Odell Beckham, he's ready to show why he got that $15 million contract, why he came here. He's nursing a little injury, but they said it's nothing to really worry about. Zay Flowers, the joystick. He's ready to go into Houston like he's playing Madden. Bateman, Aguilar, Duvernay. Houston, I think we have a problem.
Mhm.
Dalton Schultz is probably your best guy. He came from Dallas. He's a good tight end, but I don't think he's no you ain't done anything with C.J. Stroud. Nico Collins is probably your best receiver. I mean, come on now.
Yeah,
Robert Woods, John Mechie, nobody really proven. I ain't worried about that. Ravens by a mile.
absolutely good, Shannon.
Yeah, everything Dave just said. I mean, we have our GM Eric DeCosta saying that teams were calling him, inquiring about our wide receivers. So that lets you know how deep we are at that position. And we already know. I don't even we've talked about them all off season. We know who we have there. And then when you look at the tight end position, it's no competition. I mean, we have three solid, more than like Mandry,
Only
Andrew, Mark Andrews is like one, two, or three, wherever you want to put him as far as tight ends in the league.
Absolutely.
Likely, we saw what he could do, and we think that he can continue to do that. Kolar, same thing. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's any competition at all in those departments.
Yeah, this is definitely a landslide right here. Like you said, they got Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Robert Woods on his last leg, Noah Brown, Dalton
right.
Schultz, Brevin Jordan. Shout out to him because he went to the U. I'm a big Miami fan. But other than that, now let's look at us. You got Odell Beckham, Rashad Bateman, Devin Lieberman, Nelson Aguilar, Zay Flowers, like Tylen Wild. I say, like you said, Andrews, Kolar, likely. Like, they can't even hold a candle to it, man. So definitely Ravens by a mile right there.
Mm-hmm.
Houston probably has one of the worst receiver groups in the game.
Facts. All right. Offensive line. Go ahead, Dave. Offensive line.
Oh man, O line, come on, let's keep going. We're the number two O line overall last season. Ravens again. Ronnie Stanley. It's like a bulldozer. Just run behind that left side all day. Come on now. Kevin Zeitler, Pro Bowler. Morgan Moses is decent. You need to show me something, Morgan Moses, because I really like Patrick McCary better. But hey, we need McCary because he's valuable because we gotta have a, guy just in case you gotta have depth. Like, how we always talk about. And McCary can play anywhere on the line. So he's very valuable. So then Tyler Linderbaum has Pro Bowl potential. You already know we love Tyler Linderbaum. Great number one pick. Really shored up the middle. Sky's the limit for that young guy. He did a great job last season. John Simpson, he really earned the job. He's ready to step in for Ben Powers. He knocking heads off, man. So Texans, but they had a pretty good offensive line. They're middle of the pack. You know, Laramie Tunsil, he's really good. He's one of the best two in the game. Titus Howard, he's a pretty good tackle. Shaq Mason. And then they got a rookie center named Juice Howard.
Yeah, they got
End of the day,
and the guy Scruggs too. I think Scruggs.
oh, I meant Juice Scruggs. That's his name. My bad. I screwed his name up. But Juice Scruggs, man, listen, by the end of the day, he going to need some milk. So, Ravens again.
Well said, Dave Bush. Huh?
Definitely the Ravens. For all the reasons that Dave just said. Tunsil, no, he definitely is. He is that. We know what he has to give. What I will say is I didn't notice about Ronnie Stanley. I didn't know that he's been limited in practice because of his ankle. So hopefully that's nothing too serious there with him, and it's just for precaution. With that, but definitely the Ravens. There's no competition there either to me.
Yeah, like Dave said, their O line, Texas O line is okay. It's formidable. I mean, Thompson, like y'all say, he just got paid. Titus Howard, I think he's out because he just got hurt. I think I saw a report. Juice Scruggs, rookie. Keon Green, second year guy. We'll see how he do. Who else? You got Nick Martin, Shaq Mason, and they got George Fant from the Jets. So it's an okay group, but I think CJ Stroud's gonna have will have a little bit of problems with that. Versus our group with Ronnie Stanley, regardless of whatever he got going on, he's gonna play. He says he's not. He's the only way he's missing time now. If his bones are sticking out his leg, he's going to play. So he's gonna be out there. Like I said, John Simpson, eager to see how he do. He earned the job. So we get to see him in action with the first team O line. Of course, Tyler in the ball. Definitely can see Pro Bowl potential in him this year. Kevin Zeitler, that steady Pro Bowler. Morgan Moses, solid. He's solid. You see you get a little bit of something out of him this year. Then you got guys like you said, Patrick Ricard. Then you got Salah who can come in and play somewhere if we need him to. And Cleveland can plug and play if need be. Then we got Big Daniel Faalele. So we got depth in the starting office and in the reserve. So definitely Ravens there. All right, we'll go defensive line, but here's the thing: the Texans run a 4-3, and we run a 3-4. So they got if their front four, and we got our front interior three. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, once again, let's keep it going, man. We are so good at every level. I love our D line. Man, a BK. They're big. They looking for big things for him this season. They say he could be a Pro Bowl caliber player. Broderick Washington, they threw some money at him. He caught it. He's ready to keep it going. Travis Jones, he's looking pretty good. Great, they're great run stoppers. Once again, like I said, we had that number two total defense when Roquan Smith got there. Only thing is, I just need some pass rush. I'm not sure what the pass rush is going to do. Clowney, hey, I need that Justin Houston production. Let's get it. And I need Clowney to stay on the field too. That's the one thing I'm worried about with him. He even said, My goal this year is to play 17 games. So he's going to try to, and I hope he does. He's getting up there a little bit, but he's very good. He's productive. Clowney is. I'm excited. He's always been one of my favorite players, so I'm glad that he's on this team now. And the Texans, they're the 30th ranked rush defense last year. They in a whole heap of trouble, but I do like that kid Will Anderson that they drafted from Alabama. So I think, but they're going to be in trouble. J.K.'s going to run all over them. They're going to get ran over like bulls over. Getting trampled got by people with their little red flag. That's going to be the Texans D line, man.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead,
Yeah,
Sean.
Dave. He said it all. I was pretty much going to give them props as far as like Will Anderson. But other than that, I got the Ravens in that position as well. Do you guys think that Clowney's going to play on a defensive line or more on the outside?
Outside,
Or okay,
outside, he might play around on third down, but he's
okay,
primarily gonna be standing up.
yeah, I give the Ravens the nod. For the defensive line.
I want to
Okay,
see how they use Clowney. I'm not sure how they're going. I'm interested to see what he does.
yeah,
Hmm.
it's funny. That's the next thing at next position after this. Falls and our interior D line, we got Justin Manabika, like you said, he's just going to get better and better. I'm sure the Ravens don't want to lose him, so they want to find a way to keep him around. They just gave Brian Washington some money, so he's going to ball. Big Michael Purse in the middle of the tank. He's going to push the pocket and stop the run. Then you got
Hmm.
Travis Jones and Brent Irvin, those guys, coming in. So, they're going to do their thing. The Texans, Will Anderson, they got Jerry Hughes, Chase Winovich from the Patriots, Jonathan Green that plays for Florida, Sheldon Rankins, Malik Collins. So that group is okay, but, it's definitely the Ravens there as well. All right. Like I said, so for us, our outside linebackers are going to be our edge rushers. For the Texans, their outside linebackers are going to be their stand-up guys. Go ahead, Dave.
And once again, outside linebackers, I need to see some pass rush here now. Come on now. Adafe Owe, I need you to take this next step. You got the potential. I see flashes. Let's keep it going. Of course, like we said, Clowney. These guys we need you to produce. Tyus Bowser, I need him to stay healthy also because Tyus Bowser is very, very important, to us getting us in there, but we do have playmakers everywhere. Outside linebackers, Ojabo, I need him to develop. So, and the Texans, they're pretty good. They're in a whole heap of trouble, but I still think it's varsity against JV Ravens. We got this, man. So, they got a bunch of journeymen on their you know, outside linebackers other than Will Anderson. So I'm not worried about them. They're all unproven. Let's go. We got this.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Well, to be honest, it's hard for me to say because we've been talking about it all off season as far as the question mark at pass rush, right? So, like I've said before, until I can't say it's going to be that till I see it. So, mm, until I see it, I'm just going to say call it a wash with those two because honestly, I can't say Ravens and we sit up and have these question marks about the pass rushers like we've been having these discussions. And it's not to say that I don't think they're capable. It's just like I haven't seen it to feel confident to be like, yes, the Ravens over. You know what I mean? Like I can't say that, but they're capable. We'll see on Sunday. What the pass rush is given.
I'll start with the Texans first. Their outside linebackers, they have Denzel Perriman, never mind the Blake Cashman, Christian Kirksey, those guys like Dave said, journeyman a little bit, but athletic guys, but shouldn't have too much of a problem with them. But us, on the other hand, we definitely got the edge. Like I said, yes, Ajabo has some questions to answer, so does Adafi Owe. But Chuck Smith is going to show you why he was hired this year, and you guys are going to get after the quarterback. Because now instead of them playing one series and all that, they can really get in a full rhythm. Because it's hard to kind of get in the rhythm of preseason. You trying to reserve guys so they don't overdo it and get hurt. Now they get to pin their ears back and go eat. So like I said, you got Dafio Way, David Ajabo, Tavares Robinson who can play, you stand up and go inside, Clowney, Taz Bowser, and Malik Ham. So definitely Ravens by far. It's not even close.
The only thing I'll say about that is even with a coach, it doesn't matter what you coaching and what play you call, they still got to execute, right?
Yeah.
So we gonna see on Sunday how that coaching been working for them.
Yeah, and plus you got a first and a second round pick. These guys are definitely talented. They just gotta put it together. Ain't like these guys
Yeah.
that think, oh shoot, what the hell we don't pick them. We
Oh
see
no,
we
yeah.
see something in them there, and then the Texas O line not that good, so I think they should have a day.
I
All
want to
right,
see Malik Ham. Malik Ham. Let's get a sack in the first game. Let's go to Baltimore, kid. Let's get one.
we gotta hope he active first, but yeah, let's go middle linebacker. Middle linebacker is gonna stay the same no matter what the scheme is. So what, dude?
Once again, Roquan Smith, the best in the game. You already know he's gonna come in 15 tackles. He's gonna be smacking people coming through the hole. Let's go, Roquan. Patrick Queen, like I said, he's ready to take that next step. You know, he, I think he could be Pro Bowl right next to Roquan. They did great job last year after he came over from Chicago. Texas, they in a whole heap of trouble. Let's go, like you just said, Christian Kirksey, Christian Harris, Denzel Perryman. It don't matter. Ravens were way better. Malik Harrison, I want to see what he could do too. He looked great in the preseason, so I think he's ready to crack some heads too. So Ravens, we got that one too. Like I said, Texas 30th ranked defense. Even D'Amico Ryan, as great of a coach as he is, it don't matter. We got this all day in the bag.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Well, like I like to say, two is better than one, and we got Roquan. So it's really not even nothing else to say about that. Definitely the Ravens in that department.
Okay, here Ravens. Like I said, you only got Denzel Perryman, Blake Cashman, and those guys like that. So yeah, Roquan Smith, Patrick Quinn, Malik Harrison, Trenton Simpson. Ravens. It's like no need to waste time on that one. Okay, here. All right, no Marlin, but I still think we all feel pretty good about our corners. I hope so anyway. So go ahead, Dave.
Like you just said, the elephant in the room, no Marlon Humphrey. So I'm actually gonna call this one a push. You know, the Houston they have some pretty good corners. Derek Stingley, he's really good. Steven Nelson, he can play. He was pretty good when he was with the Steelers. So that I think that they're going to match up pretty good once again. But like I said, we got the Todd Monken offense. We're going to spread them out. So if you only got two, and we got 3, 4 guys out there, three top receivers with Mark Andrews, who in my opinion is the second best tight end behind Kelsey in the game. You're going to be in a whole heap of trouble. We're going to spread you out, and once again, if nobody's open, we got the best running quarterback in the game. So, but they're pretty solid once again. But I need to see. Come on, Rock, you're seeing. This is why we paid you. This is why we let Marcus Peters, the point shaver, go. We need you to come in here and lock somebody up. Ronald Darby, come on now. You coming off that leg injury. You ain't didn't play none in the preseason. So I need you to come in here. I need you to do something. I like Ronald Darby, but we're going to see what you got left. Kavon Seymour is impressed. You look very good in the preseason. I want to see what you could do. Brandon Stevens. So, but once again, I think it's going to be close. But I mean, if Marlon Humphrey was there, come on, that's money in the bank right there. So, but I think right now is a push.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Um, Even without Marlon, I'm kind of confident in the guys that we have. That's another position we've talked about that we're pretty deep at, and we need to be because we've had a lot of injuries there over the years. Um, who are the cornerbacks on the Texans?
Derek
Steve,
Stingley, Steven Nelson. They cut Desmond Howard. They got Savage Thompson. Hmm.
Um, yeah, I'll still
It
give
gets
the
a little
Ravens
it
the
gets a
nod.
little up in the air after those three.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Ravens for the cornerbacks as well.
Yeah, Ravens. So like I said, Darby and those guys, they get a chance to show their worth, and then they're gonna be playing in a, they're gonna be playing with better help around them, so they're not gonna be covering all day, especially if our D
Yeah,
line do what they're supposed to do. And then Mike McDonald will have a scheme where so they don't get left on the island a lot. He's not going to
Right.
do a wink do. He's not going to just blitz and say everybody just play man to man. Whatever happens. Mike McDonald not going to do that. So I like our second. I like our cornerback from a little bit better than the Texas, even from mine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go safeties.
Let's
Go
go,
ahead, Dave.
Kyle Hamilton. Let's go. Like I say, oh, I can't wait to see him. Now he's one of the guys. I'm another one I'm ready to see him take that next step. Kyle Hamilton, he's on in the conversation right now for a top 10 safety, and so is Marcus Williams. Marcus Williams, he's out there playing center field like Cedric Mullins for the Orioles. He's ready to grab everything. Anything over that middle, give me that. Once again, he caught a little injury last year early in the season. Once again, as long as he stays on the field, oh man, come on now, Ravens by a mile. But they have some pretty good safeties too. The Texans, Jimmy Ward, he can play. He came over from San Francisco, so he knows the Miko Ryan system pretty well. And they got a young guy named Jalen Petrie who actually led them in tackles last year. He's a pretty good player. He can hit a little bit, but Ravens, we got this. These two guys right here are really gonna make a name for themselves. So let's go.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Um, our safeties are why I was on the train of saying I think we have the best secondary in our division, right? So that means I really think really, really highly of them because at that point we didn't even really know the cornerback situation. And I still think highly of them. But when you mention who the Texans have in comparison and experience and what you've known, what you've seen over the years, that's another one that's tough for me to call, for me to say clear cut Ravens. But I'm going to go with the Ravens because, like I said, they're the reason why I think we have the best secondary in our division. So I'm not going to shy away from that until I'm given reason to believe. But the Texans definitely have some really, really good safeties.
Yeah, like you said, Jalen Petrie was a dog, man. Like he should have been. He should have went in
Hmm.
the first round. He slipped, but playing at Baylor, it'd be like that. The kid is a beast. Jimmy Ward, savvy veteran. They got Eric Murray. You know what I mean? He's former Brown. He's a steady guy that can come in and sub. Us, like I definitely going us because you got Marcus Williams, Cal Hamilton, you got Gino, and you got a Darius Washington, and you got Daryl Worley, Brandon Stevens, and slot back there too. We got more depth in our safety position. Do they do and quality depth as well? So definitely going Ravens right there. Last one, good
I
old
agree.
special, good old special teams. John Harbaugh's favorite. Go ahead, Dave.
Man, well, let's start off with Justin Tucker, the GOAT. Anything inside 60 yards is money in the bank. Don't matter where it is. You already know. I still never forget that 66 yarder. That was crazy. Jordan Stout averaged 46 yards a punt as a rookie. He did
Mm-hmm.
a great job. He picked right up where Sam Cook left off. He kicked 26 punts inside the 20. He's a big weapon. He did a great job. That fourth round pick was definitely worth it on that punter. And Kaimi Fairbairn for them, he's all right, but he's not real. Come on now. Devin Duvernay, Pro Bowl punt returner. And Keaton Mitchell, lightning in the bottle. I want to see him get the ball a couple times. I want to see if he can run something back. So, Ravens, we got this all day. Let's go.
Go ahead, Shannon. Well said, Dave.
Everything Dave said. I mean, Justin Tucker alone is going to make your special teams be better than everybody else's special team, right? So when you say him, you don't really have to say much more. Um, a lot of fans are upset about drafting Stout last year, but I think that it's proven that we needed him and it was a good pick, you know. And I do like you said with Keaton Mitchell, because Justin, you made a good point last episode, like really not knowing about Keaton Mitchell, like what he's gonna be able to do in a game for real. Like in the preseason is different than when you're in a regular season. Is he gonna pop the same way? Like you, Dave, I want to see. You know what I mean? So I know we're not going to see that Sunday, but we're just speaking in general about our special teams. Justin Tucker makes it a definite yes, and we ain't got to talk about nothing else. But there's other guys on special teams that I am looking forward to seeing. I want to see more. I want to know how Devin Duvernay is going to be utilized. Like I want to see him more offensively, but he's still, a special teams guy. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see. I want to see how like the rookie that we drafted, the Simpson, the linebacker. Like, what is he going to play a little bit of special teams? So
That's a
it's different things.
must. That's a
You
must.
know
He
what I
gonna
mean?
be out
So
there.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
so I wanna see all of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely the Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens. And for three names: JT, Jordan Stout, Devin Duvernay. It's that simple. Each one they want each impact their part. The punt return, kick return, punt and field goal, those and kickoff. So it's like, yeah. Curry found, but he's cool and all, but yeah, it's just like I said, it's JT. It's really nothing to talk about there.
Mm-hmm.
Justin
One,
Tucker kicking it like karate, baby.
yes sir, yes sir. Oh man, that's it for the show. Dave, anything you want to say before we wrap it up? Say it now, Dave. 'Cause I told you I got a fantasy draft, so get everything you want to get off the way right now. Like after this, I'm all asking.
Yeah, let's go, Lamar Jackson. I got you in one of my leagues. Let's go. Hey, let's bring home some money, man. Let's go. Real quick, just want to shout out a couple people. Doreen Carter, thank you. I had, like I said, a health scare last week. She helped me out with some things I needed to take care of. Just and Purcell Carter. Happy retirement to you. Happy retirement, Avery Wills and Warren Brown. Also, want to shout out Jesse Fenwick. And that's it right now. But yeah, appreciate y'all. I'm talking Ravens all day, every day. Let's go. Let's get a big win here, baby.
Go ahead, co-host.
It's starting to feel like the first day of school around here because we know that football is coming. I'm just excited for the game tonight. I'm definitely excited for the game for our game on Sunday. Um, and go Ravens! Like I already know that's the perfect opponent for us to face when we know we haven't had a lot of preseason action. And there's no disrespect to them, but you know what I mean. Like that's the perfect opponent to have at home too. So I'm ready for that. And it's the what do they say they're celebrating the 20 something anniversary
25th,
on
yeah,
Sunday.
officially been M&T Bank. Remember, it was PSI Net for the
Yeah.
first couple years.
So yeah, so that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lit at the bank.
Absolutely. Like I said, football is back. Everyone start with the Thursday night game. Uh, so like I said, it's a Sunday, man. It's like Shannon said, don't get no easier than this. Like I said, no disrespect to Houston, but it's like we got a rookie head coach, a rookie quarterback, an experienced receiver. So it's like it don't get no more tailor made to this. So if we don't go out here and put on a dominant show,
Dominant.
we're all going to not winning. I mean, of course we'll take wins, but this is the type of team you gotta show like why you here and they're there. You can beat them only by 3 or 7 points. We should at least win by at least 2 to 3 scores. But
Agreed.
it's we're all looking forward to it. We're like kids waiting for Christmas morning. So we'll see what happens with that. But everyone enjoy the game tonight. Enjoy the college games this weekend, and also enjoy the games on Sunday and Monday. When we come back Tuesday, Shannon going to do the recap. You know, we're going to do our good, bad, and ugly, and some other stuff. So yeah, it's football season. We're here, man.
Let's
So
go,
everyone,
Ravens. I want to see a blowout. I want to see like 41-17, something crazy.
yeah. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna let everybody give a score prediction. Then we're gonna wrap it up. Go ahead, Dave. You go first.
Yeah, 41-17. Lamar Jackson, 4 touchdowns. J.K. Gus might get a touchdown. Might get a defensive touchdown or something.
Go ahead, Shannon.
I'm gonna say 33-10.
Ooh.
Ravens.
I like that. I'm gonna go the lines of I'm gonna go 38-10. 5 touchdowns, we get 1 field goal. You know how it goes. Lamar with 4 touchdown passes, 400-yard passes out the gate. Out the
Ooh.
gate.
Go.
Out the gate. Going like, yeah, we not playing around. Maybe 60 yards rushing, to keep everything smooth. But yeah. Love y'all guys. We'll be back Tuesday, same bad time, bad channel. Make sure y'all trade. You know what that means. Talk Ravens all day, every day from your host, Justin P. Our special guest, Super D, the mailman, my MVP co host, Miss Shannon Finch. Love y'all guys. And we are out.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
Peace.
Shannon.